Let's talk about Ukraine's air defenses. Today, let's specifically talk about the IHawk. When the war kicked off, Ukraine was using its Soviet inheritance, capable but aging weapon systems that started to burn through their hard-to-replace ammunition during the onset of the war. The West started funneling in air defense weaponry. On the mid-range front, some air defense systems that have been sent over are the NASAMS, the IHawk, and the IRIS-T. Today, we're going to talk about the IHawk. This is an air defense system that is geared towards taking on low and medium altitude threats. The Hawk system is an older one, named back when we had cool acronym names. The Homing All-the-Way Killer Missile System was in service from 1959 until the early 2000s with the US. The total of Hawk systems produced was around 1,700 and the missiles produced were around 40,000. So the Hawk has been around the block. Quite literally. There are so many variations of the system it would be hard to lay it all out here in a quick video, but the advantage of it being a mature system that is essentially on its way out to pasture is that a ton of work has been put into modifications. The IHawk upgrade occurred in the 70s, and the upgrades kept on coming. Ukraine has at least 2 IHawk batteries donated by Spain. That's about 6 launchers each, plus the various radars and command systems needed to run the system. Some countries that the US exported the weapon system to still operate it. The nice part of this aspect is that there's still a support apparatus in place for these weapons, unlike some older retired systems. The IHawk system has many limitations, but it's able to at least make airspace contested and give Russian pilots pause as they plan their sorties. The IHawk is also related to the National Advanced Air Defense System, or NASAMS, that has been provided by Norway, which means the two systems can integrate with each other to some extent. Norway and the US worked together to take the IHawk system used by the Norwegian military and upgrade them. They also modified them to use the newer and more advanced AIM-120 AMRAAM instead of the Hawk systems, which is the MIM-23B. The MIM-23B is no slouch, and in the 90s the missile was also modified to be able to take out tactical missiles. The IHawk has even been tested firing other missiles besides the MIM-23B, including the AIM-7B Sparrow Hawk demonstrator. Considering the implication of so-called Frankensams in Ukraine, it's not that far-fetched that Ukraine could eventually use another missile with the Hawk systems if it hasn't already. The information on how many IHawks Ukraine has and how they are performing, and if they plan on getting any more batteries of this SAM system, are scarce. But it's not outside the realm of possibility that they could end up with a few more older IHawks as various operators decide to take up Uncle Sam, so to speak, on buying newer weapons such as the Patriot system.